need to do and surround around Wemby?
I think you need shooting, you need length. Most importantly, you need people to understand this is the guy. Too many times, young guys are like, you know what? Is Victor's here?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot all the shots. You can get it off the glass. No. That's not the case. We got to go to Dylan Harper.
Put a piece around him.
Yes,
and
sir.
that's who the San Antonio Spurs select. Number 2 overall is Dylan Harper, the guard out of Rutgers. Father played in the NBA. Ron Harper knows how to win basketball games. King, you talked about Dylan Harper maybe not loving this fit because of his growth potential. But how do you as a player maybe change your mindset, change your thinking going into this great opportunity?
Yeah, it's to Vinny's point. He's going to have to realize that, bro, it is not your team. This is not squad. You have to play alongside of Victor Wembanyama. And why I think that is low-key a concern for me is because of the way he shoots it from deep. And I know that he shot better catch and shoot than he did off the dribble, but I still don't trust his jumper enough, especially when you move that three-point line out a little bit for the NBA line. I still don't trust it fully to be able to say he shoots the ball well enough to play alongside of Victor, especially with the way that we talk about Castle shoots, the way that De'Aaron Fox shoots. They don't have enough shooting to go alongside a star like Victor. So I still think they're going to get off this guy. But, I mean, nonetheless, this is a talented guy who I think has star potential in this league with his size, his versatility, the way that he can attack and put pressure on the rim. He adds a jumper. Watch out.
You mentioned attacking the rim. 44% of his shots in the half court came at the rim. He made 68% of them. Ambidextrous at-rim finisher, left hand, right hand. And he's not just like a power player. He has elite footwork. Sometimes he looks like a 6'5" Jalen Brunson. Better comp is probably like a Cade Cunningham. That's who Dylan Harper compares himself to. Harden-esque with the way he can draw fouls and finish at the basket. The dude is just, he's huge. 6'5", great athlete, should become a versatile defender playing with other talented players. And that's what the appeal is for the Spurs, assuming they would keep Dylan Harper, which seems like as of now is what is going to happen.
I got something about that. I got a quote from a source that says, he ain't going nowhere. So they're staying in San Antonio. Now, what does that mean for De'Aaron Fox? What might that mean for Stephon
Fox needs a contract coming up.
Just because they're keeping him doesn't mean that the story ends. It just means that the story shifts for the San Antonio Spurs.
So do you get rid of Fox?
I think, like I said, if they knew that they were going to be in position with the second pick in the draft, maybe they don't go and make that.
They don't get
Because San Antonio's not a free agent destination. You have to be opportunistic when moves like that come up, and maybe you try to figure out a way to make it work.
It'll certainly be interesting to see how they figure it out.
I mean, I think over the course of time, if you're the San Antonio Spurs, you got Dylan Harper, you hope he becomes the face of your franchise. You hope he becomes, next to Victor Wembanyama, his co-star. You hope he becomes that. And ultimately, De'Aaron Fox, if he's willing to re-sign for a team-friendly deal, he wanted to stay in San Antonio, becomes a flippable contract, or maybe it works with Fox and with Harper. Maybe Harper maximizes who he'll be as a shooter. I mean, I don't know how much you want to look at like family numbers. Like his father, Ron Harper, was never a great shooter, 29% from three in his career, 72% from the line. But his brother, Ron Harper Jr., started out at Rutgers as a freshman as an iffy shooter just like Dylan, became a good shooter, and has shot fairly well in his years in the G League. So maybe Dylan Harper will be on a positive growth trajectory as a shooter. And for the Spurs, it ends up, working out where you got 6'5", Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle as an Iguodala type. And over the course of time, maybe it looks like a perfect fit next to Victor Wembanyama. But a lot of ifs here. I think ultimately the Spurs will have to shuffle things at some point in the future because you got to get Victor at the basket.
Yes.
He's one of the most dominant forces we've seen in the league.
You
got to get him.
spacers.
Exactly.
Yeah, they need floor spacers. But I also believe that the Jersey guard can develop his three-point shooting ability, that Ron Harper, his dad, will help him become a pro that can stay consistent at the next level. Okay, let's talk about my